Well, hey, everybody. So, here we go. Day 8. We have our jar of minis. Let's open her up and grab a Hank. Let's see. This is the lucky one. Uh-oh. Put this jar down. That's what we got. I know the lighting is... I'm having to do this before I go to work because I forgot to do one. So the lighting is coming through the window. But we have... It is some... Oh, this lighting just really sucks. Bad time of day. There we go. It's like some orange and yellow, white, green, hodgepodge. So I am going to pause this right here. I'm going to get this balled up and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. So I got it all balled up. And you can see the oranges and the yellows, the blues, the grays, the white. Kind of a little hodgepodge. I dropped it. Kind of like a little hodgepodge. Not a bad color. I don't know how... I don't know what it's going to look like once it's in this blanket, but it's the color we chose. It's the color we're going with. And we're off and running. I will be filming the first Learn With Me, because everybody is wanting to learn how to take this blanket from a granny square to a rectangle without using the traditional method. So, instead of trying to talk everybody through it through the comments, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to do a video. It'll be the first one with Come Learn With Me. We're going to take this granny square and turn it into a rectangle. I'm sure there's versions out there. This is the version I use. Because I don't like the traditional rectangle granny blankets. You start with a chain, and then you work on each side and ends to get the rectangle going. I start with the square. So you actually have a square in the center. It's a full square. And I go from that to a granny or to a rectangle. And some people were asking about why stitch markers. For me, I use the stitch markers so that way I don't get confused at what ends I am increasing. because that's exactly what we're doing. We're increasing on one side and we're increasing on the opposite side. So I call it top and a bottom. And it just helps me keep everything unconfused in my mind. You don't have to use them. It's just something that I do to help me. But if you don't need them, well, you don't need them. And it can be a paper clip. It don't even have to be a stitch marker. It could be a piece of yarn. Just just something that says, oh hey, I'm at this spot where I need to go back and forth. But we are on our way. So I believe, let's see, I come across, so I went back, so there's 1, 2, so I'm going to increase this round 4 rows, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, so that way it stays symmetrical and even. Because if you increase on the wrong sides, you're going to end up with another square. So if you increase on your top and your bottom, and then forget what your top and bottom, and increase on the sides, you're going to end up with another square. And we don't want that. So that's why Russ that's why Russ uses the stitch markers. Because if I don't, I will so get confused. And that's easy for Russ to do, is to get confused and forget where he's at. But we're making it. We are making it. Ooh. I've not been up very long. It's like I just did my weigh-in, and was thinking, it's like I don't have a video for tonight. It's like I gotta get a video because I'm getting ready to go to work here in a couple hours. I'll be going to work. Yes, sirree. I'm sure you're hearing some noise in the background. That's just Kevin. He's getting stuff together, finishing up laundry, and then we have to eat, and then I've got to go to work. But I wanted to get this done, so that way my videos stay going, so I can at least do one hank a day. Now I am back at the top Yep, I am back at the top. Oh. But this round is just going to be a go around. It's not increasing. That will happen on the next go around. So that way we can get our corners and everything back into normacy before we do the increase again. Because we want to try and keep this, we're trying to hide the increases. And so we got to, after we increase on one round, we have to do just the normal go around. And then we'll increase again. That's just to help hide the increase, because we don't want that to be the focus. We want our center square to be the focus, because people look at it and they're like, okay, it's square but it's rectangle. And I was doing one of these in the hospital several years ago, and I had nurses come in from all floors. They were wanting to buy my blanket. It was kind of neat, because I get all these people. Oh well, I'm a nurse off the third floor, and we heard that there was somebody down here doing a blanket. Yep. Well, how much do you charge? Nope. My fun time is not for sale. So we had just rounded this corner. We are coming down the other side, heading towards the bottom. It's neat because it's now starting to shape like a rectangle, and when I'm done with this ball, I'm hoping you guys will be able to see that it's starting to shape like a rectangle. And I want to thank everybody for the awesome comments that they have left, and the encouragement and the well wishes. I just want to thank everybody. I usually do these. Oh, excuse me. I usually do these when the house is typically quiet, not so much going on. But like I said, I wanted to um, get the square done before I went to work, so it's posted. And we keep on schedule. That's my main focus, is trying to keep on schedule. And you could easily do this. You could easily do this blanket in the V stitch. The V stitch would work just perfect. I've done that a time or two. I am at the bottom. Come on. Where are you at? There you are. These corners like to hide. But we got it. We got it. Oh, come on. 2, 3, 4. There we go. We are coming across. Come on. It looked like my yarn split there for a second. But it didn't. Just looked like it. Working with some of these darker colors, it's like, hello. It's hard to see. But we are getting down to the bare bones. I hope you all had a great Sunday. Now it's going back to, for most, they'll be going back to work from the weekend. I know some of you have different days off during the week because you have to work the weekend. So, as you can see, it's starting to go oblong. Starting to get that rectangle shape. I don't know if it's supposed to snow anymore this week or not. Wasn't paying attention. We got a couple inches over the weekend. Kevin went out and snow blowed the driveway. He's got a John Deere tractor. Does the driveway with. It's not one of those great big huge tractors. It's just an attachment that goes on to the riding lawnmower. And he used to, in the wintertime, he used to put that on. And then in the summertime, he'd put the blades on to cut the grass. So one year, a few years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I don't remember, I bought him a zero-turn John Deere. So he doesn't have to do that anymore. We just leave the snowblower attachment on. which is quite nice. We are at the side, coming up to the top. What, Sweet Pea? That's Sweet Pea. She's down here meowing. She's down here talking. What, baby girl? She's probably trying to find Junior. Junior likes to hide. And then when she's walking around, he'll pounce on. He'll come out of nowhere and just bounce on her. And then they'll roll on the floor and take off running. Sometimes it sounds like a herd of elephants. And then when we have all the kids out and about, it's holy terror in here. Things go flying off the coffee table. They get in the chair. They get on the love seat. Sweet Pea's infatuation with the piano, and I don't know why. For some reason, she's got to walk across the keys. And then she wants to get on top of the piano. Oh my goodness. We are in our final rounds. Come on, Sweet Pea. Come on, big girl. Come here. Oh my. Just a couple of more stitches and we will be done. Does everybody have a personal library of their craft books? I got more knitting than I do crochet, but Kevin for Christmas got me several books for crochet, which was really nice. 2, 3, 4. Okay. We are at the top. Now, I am going to pause this for a second. I want to go get a tape measure. Okay, here we are. I got my tape measure. So, we have 13.5 inches across. And we have 14 3/4 length. So we grew, what did I say? 13.5. So we grew 1 1/4 inches in length on that round where we increased. So we are starting to go oblong, and that's what we want. So here's, as you can see, it's starting not to be a square, but you do have the you do got the square in the center. It's hard to do this with one hand. So you got your square in the center, but it's starting to oblong. So that was our color for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.